Welcome, friends. Welcome to another podcast of The Truth Teller, honestly speaking. Today, I'm going to delve into the meltdown that continues of Donald Trump. He's just been invited and he was asked to participate in a speech at the Black Journalists Association, and his meltdown very much continued there. Meltdown along with all his delusional thoughts. Donald Trump continues to show that he's not at all comfortable being questioned by female journalists. And he's even more uncomfortable when he's questioned by black or other minority journalists. He just totally loses it. All his interviews now, he just falls apart. He doesn't seem to be able to concentrate on the topic that he's being questioned on. He either delves back in the past, years ago, about something, or he answers the question by speaking about something that does not pertain to what he's being asked about now. He comes across as somebody that's just totally delusional. I really am convinced that he's having sleepless nights. A lot of sleepless nights since Kamala Harris became his competitor for the presidency. He seems to run out of ideas. Nothing of substance seems to come out of his mouth. He just continues to ramble on and on and on at every interview. Even his bed buddies, Fox, the Rupert Murdoch Empire, a lot of the journalists there are just shaking their heads. Even when Fox's journalists question him, all the answers are off track. Leaves the journalists, male and female, just shaking their heads. He's off track and in the wilderness. And like I said earlier, I think it's the Harris effect. He cannot fathom the idea of losing to a female, least of all, a black female, a minority. He can't fathom that. He had all the boxes checked. He figured he had the election won. But Biden heading the Democratic ticket. But with Kamala Harris switching places with Biden, has created total havoc in Republican circles, especially Donald Trump's orbit. And coupled with Vance's performance so far, it looks really gloomy. Trump was leading. All polls showed he was leading 2-3 weeks ago. All of a sudden, in the 5 pivotal swing states, Kamala Harris is either leading or it's a dead heat. They're tied. It's a phenomenal turnaround. Trump seems to be lost. He just can't compete with the message that she's delivering and her composure. His idiotic descriptions of Harris, they're not bothering her. He continues with this stupid critique of her, and he's not scoring any points. It's like a boxer that knows he's losing the fight. So he's just clinging on to his opponent. Just clinging. Because he knows if he doesn't cling, he's going to end up on the canvas. That's Donald Trump. The 2025 manifesto has been a big embarrassment for him. That I suspect was not supposed to be revealed just yet. A lot of Republicans too, on hearing this and seeing it, have turned their backs on the Republican Party. It contains all the thoughts of racist white Republicans. There's nothing in it that would even remotely bring the country together. It's just total divisive rhetoric. There's nothing that Trump has said since Kamala Harris became his opponent. Nothing that's come out of his mouth that can be said will attract black voters towards him. He has done the complete opposite. He's isolating black and minority voters. Because of the big elephant in the room is also his VP. Comes across as anti-feminist, anti-minority. He's stuck in some quicksand right now. Nothing at all is going as planned, and he's going in the wrong direction. Instead of going up, he's coming down. Total buffoonery. Republicans that stand tall have all but abandoned Trump. People like Chris Christie that supported him in the last go around don't want to be seen in his orbit. Because they realize Donald Trump stands for nothing, people. Nothing at all. The Nikki Haley's of this world, she's trying to remain in his orbit because anyone that's not delusional would realize that she hopes to be part of his cabinet. Maybe a second term of being the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, or maybe the Secretary of State gig. I think that's her plan. But most of the other Republicans that stand tall for decency and their love for America, most of them have abandoned him. Most of them are heading for the hills. He's on his own. What would a great Republican, a great American, a war hero, what would the great late John McCain think about the Republican Party as it stands today? John McCain must be turning in his grave to see what Donald Trump has done to the Republican Party. The Republican Party stands for nothing. They're morally bankrupt. The super rich get richer. And the Make America Great Again slogan is really, let's make America white again. Trump's message, his agenda, is all a racist ideology. You pull away the veneer, and it's exposed. Anyone that's not delusional can see that. So, friends, like I always say, I can't say who you should vote for, but I can tell you who not to vote for, and that's Donald Trump. Until next time, friends, be safe. And please hit that like button, and please subscribe, so I'll be able to continue what I'm doing. Peace.